Too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Nice counter. That jab misses. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with the hook. That left hook missed. A perfect counter shot. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Left hook just missed. The straight right just misses. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad. On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Both men step back for just a moment. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Trying to cover up. Playing defense first. Done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of defense here at all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Good counter punching. miss with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. This fight has a real good flow to it. Counterpunch. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Good counterpunch. Crawford in trouble. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. There's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice counter shot. That jab doesn't find a home. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Do you believe what we are seeing? That hook was off target. He threw a punch and just got countered. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Roy. On to the 5th we go. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Like to see more jabs. That counter punch caught him clean. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power. Hold that thought! Crawford is dazed! It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. And down goes Crawford. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the guns took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, let's start the 6th. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know him.
What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.